FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
Wherever you find a pocket of middle-class activity, real middle-class activity, you do see a positive trend emerging. For instance, let me give you example of preaching and clergy in the Muslim world. Now, there are something like 280 Arab satellite television stations. Many of them have religious programming. A lot of them have, sort of clerics that are hard-hitting, old-timers, repeat the same kind of ideas that they've had. But the most interesting phenomenon, which is gaining enormous amount of popularity, is a new breed of, if you want to call it, Islamic televangelists, which is, very popular, usually young figures. One of them actually has been on CNN, on American television, has traveled to America. His name is Amr Khaled. He's Egyptian. Now, Amr Khaled used to be an accountant. He's not a cleric by training. He has an enormously popular program that shows on 4 or 5 different Arab televisions. In addition, he's on YouTube. He has DVDs. He's watched prolifically. And he lives in London, but he travels, and in Europe, America, Canada, even some parts of the Arab world. He sort of has town hall meetings. They're never at a mosque. They're either at a hotel or a large convention venue, and thousands of people come to them. Now, he's either in a suit and a tie or in a polo T-shirt, no turban, no robe. And the message of Islam he gives, which is a kind of a self-help, business-friendly, globalization-friendly Islam. It's very similar to the one that I was describing in Turkey. Now, you would say, who listens to Amr Khaled? And when you look at his crowd, it's by and large Arab middle classes, as small as they are. Why would they be interested in this? Because Amr Khaled's message is coherent with their desires, economic interests, political desires, social desires, and the like. And again, the Amr Khaled phenomenon is not something we pushed. It's not something the government's pushed. In fact, the government of Egypt doesn't like him because he's too popular. And that's why he's in London, because he's a force onto himself. But the reality is that Amr Khaled became Amr Khaled because there is a base of support for him, because people are willing to buy his videos, are willing to attend his meetings, are willing to give him money, are willing to support him. And because he's able to gather those audiences. So, if change in the Muslim world requires that class that sits and listens to Amr Khaled, that class that sits and listens to Amr Khaled requires economic opening.